Yo, we're live. We're rocking and rolling. I want to wish everybody a happy Father's Day for all the fathers we have here, and of course for your significant others who are fathers, and for and for anybody else who has a father or knows a father. Happy Father's Day. I had an amazing Father's Day. Well, they're always great. I always love Father's Day because, it's just kind of a chance. It's more of a chance to, like, hang out with your kids, and they have to laugh at your jokes. They have to eat what you wanna eat. They have to watch what you wanna watch on TV, and, they have to actually act like they're, like, listening to what you're saying. So, yeah, I had a good time, and, I don't know, a lot of you may have seen the gift that I got from my kids. Um, it's pretty cool, like, I think they do this in those Glowforge things, um, where you can, like, cut out designs in wood. So my daughter had one of those made for me that was basically like, "Happy Father's Day, Dad, we love you," like, they were in my kids' handwriting, my daughter and my older son, and then, like, my older son was like, he calls me Padre, so he goes, "Hey, Padre, happy birthday, I love you," or "Happy Father's Day, I love you." And then, my, my youngest, of course, just is like, he's 16, he goes, "Yeah, happy, I love you, Dad." So, it worked out pretty cool. So I got my oldest, or my youngest boy out with me today we went and, uh we went and had a couple of burgers at a nice restaurant, and I had whiskey, and I'm having more whiskey now. My pour tonight is, Maker's Mark. I keep hoping that these guys are gonna see this live and go, "Hey, maybe we should have him, do endorsements." Wouldn't that be great if I could just, like, make money, doing endorsements for whiskey, because that's, like, what I do. So let's scroll through some people. Happy Father's Day. Thank you very much, Pat. I appreciate that. And Karen Hoffman. We got a cool thing coming up with Karen on Wednesday, because she has these really cool stories that she wrote, and I get to play a part. She's going to play that story live. Um, well, the recorded story live on Wednesday, so that'll be pretty cool. Diane Blazer, hi there, and hello to Heather Axley Lanham. Hey, that's what I imagine you're saying whenever you say it like that. You're like, hey, and Heather says, "Happy Father's Day." Thank you very much. Wow, a lot of love for Father's Day. I need to make sure and do a live on Father's Day for sure. Hen, thank you very much. 403 audiobooks. I never thought I would get, I don't know, it just seemed like such a huge number, but, um, but that is pretty cool, 400 audiobooks. Teray, hello from the future, from, the Philippines, where you're like 13, either 13 or 18 hours ahead of us, so I'm so glad that let's see, what time is it? That would be 8:04 in the morning plus what? Math. I always sucked at math. Plus 5 hours. So it's like 1 in the afternoon your time. So I hope that you're doing good, and that you have uh, I don't think in the Philippines you have the same summer as we do. We're just now starting to get hot. So maybe it's like your winter time. Viviana, hi. It's good to see you. Viviana is the enchantress of audiobooks, and Viviana is going to be at Allure as the official podcaster she's going to podcast the entire Allure Audiobook Con in Chicago. So that's going to be really cool. We've got some good times to be had over there. We're going to be in Chicago as well. So Viviana, we're going to meet in person. That's going to be it's going to be really nice. Diane says, "Happy Father's Day." Thank you very much, Diane. And this thing updates, and then I get lost. There's Tammy. Hi, Tammy. How are you? It's good to see you again. So I love the sister spotlight. Tammy is the proprietor of that wonderful Facebook group, and I always dig seeing what those girls are talking about, even if it's risque sometimes. Oftentimes it is. Susan, hello. Thank you for the happy Father's Day. That's a beautiful baby you're holding right there. Rosa Rodriguez, thank you very much for the happy Father's Day. Carrie Ann Walker, hello, Carrie Ann. It's good to see you again. And Julie says hello to everyone. It's good to see you again, Julie. Julie and I are pretty tight. We message back and forth, and I mean, I'm terrible about getting back to her because I get busy, but it's always good to chat with Julie. So Jan Wade says happy Father's Day. That's a pretty wicked, sexy profile pic you've got there, Jan. With the I think that is it's like purple hearts that she's blowing. That's a pretty sexy profile pic. Megan Hoffman says yum. I'm assuming for my choice of whiskey, the pour is Maker's Mark 46 today. So that's always good. Oh, so yeah, I guess this is about my Maker's Mark choice. Maker's is a good whiskey. It's like it's not that expensive and it tastes delicious. I would say that's like my daily pour. Whiskey tastings would be cool. That would be a neat thing to do. Like if we could do it virtually and in person. So Karen's youngest is 16 in October. Your oldest got engaged last weekend and turned 24. Yeah, you really do. You've been busy. Now you know that you're going to be busy all the way from June through October. I don't know if you guys families are like this, where we got uh, like we have like this run of birthdays where we have a birthday at least one birthday every single month, starting in I think in April, going all the way through October. So, and then there's Christmas. So I guess we never really get away from any of that stuff. Um, so Pamela Fleming. I swear to God, this is my first glass of whiskey. Pamela Fleming, hello to you as well. Let's see who else do we have? It's cool to go through these comments. I have to I have to admit that I really feel kind of guilty because I have not I've not done a live in I don't know how long. It's been forever. And and the reason is just that I've been so damn busy, like recording those books. And it's kind of become a problem for me because like this is a big part of the reason that I enjoy doing audiobooks is that I get to, interact with the people who listen to the audiobooks. And I mean it's really cool. It's I mean I can't think of another kind of a business, especially in entertainment, where you get to do that. Like, I don't know, like people who do movies and TV, they're so separated from their fans that, you only see them like if they're doing a red carpet thing or something like that. Everybody else is like you do something, but you don't get to hear directly from your fans. There's Cookie. Hi, Cookie. Cookie and I are good friends. We chat as well. Um, through Messenger. We always have a good time. So, hi, Cookie. I'm glad you're here. Tari, yes. So it is 9:04 a.m. Monday. So yeah, Tari is actually kind of getting up and having her first cup of coffee and um, and we're getting our day started and ended together. Although you're getting Monday started, I'm wrapping up Sunday. So okay, so uh, Karen's live, I believe. Um, Julianne is asking if the live is on Wednesday at 6, and I believe that it is, but uh, I'll let you answer, Karen, because you're the one who's. I promise I have it in my calendar. I just don't know exactly. Yeah. So Therese says it's summer all year round, but you have like rainy months and regular months too, right? Oh, look at that. So Cookie was listening to Ruthless Creatures by J.T. Geisinger yesterday. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, like, obviously, I can't take credit for it. I make the goofy voices, and JT writes all those amazing words. She really does make it easy. And what a great book. I really love JT's writing. I don't know what makes great writing, but she's got it. She's got that magic. So Megan just started Savage Hearts, and that's pretty cool. I love that because like everybody's like different places in these stories, and it's cool to me because I get to meet all these characters, but then the other ones that like Declan comes in, and Killian comes in, and I get to see them and engage, of course. And so it's cool to like know them as as I'm going through, and then like interact with them from a different point of view. So it's pretty cool. Wednesday, 6 p.m., the Booktastic Book Club. I think I think you have to join that in order to see it. But yeah, Wednesday at 6 Central, we'll be listening to that. I'll be sitting there probably drinking whiskey again, just in case my performance wasn't that great. I'll need to drown my sorrows. So yes, Julie is a very special person. Pat, you're pretty special too. I really love getting to know my fans, and like getting to know their stories, like Susan with your latest grandson. We know you're at this is your newest grandson, so you have others. It's always great to welcome a new grandson into the family, though. That's cool. So let's see here. Who else? Cookie says grandbabies rock. Yes, they do. Crystal. Hey, there's Crystal. Crystal Ash is, if you haven't read Crystal's books, her series of books, then that would be something that I would say, yeah, we need to fix that. If you haven't read any of those um, Ruthless MCs or Steel Demons MCs uh, books, that's a great series. I love that. And a brand and the newest is was one of the I think that was the one that put me over the top. So thank you, Crystal. That's I'm really glad you're here. Let's see. So Karen and Pat, and I think I'm almost caught up to just about everybody except my beautiful wife, whose birthday is in February. And of course I remember that. But I'm saying that I'm not going to dig myself out of this. I know your birthday is in February, but um, I'm saying that we have like starting in April, they're just like nonstop. So of course I know your birthday is in uh, is in February, baby. Now I feel like I'm in trouble, and I shouldn't be. So let's see. Let's keep it moving. Nothing to see here. Let me see. Kimberly loves my Irish voices. I really appreciate that. I actually got a comment on one of my one of the comments on the thing was there's a woman from Ireland who actually listened to the book, and she was very nice, she's very complimentary, but she said that accent, I can't understand the kind of accent that you were going to do that you were trying to do. With is it like a Northern Ireland accent mixed with a with a County Cork kind of an accent? I don't understand. So I had to apologize. I said I knew this day was going to come where I was going to somebody from Ireland was gonna hear my accent and give me give me the lowdown on what I missed out on, or how I messed it up. So I apologize to her for what I did to their wonderful dialect. Carmen, it's good to see you. How are you? I'm glad to see that you're here. Lorraine from Newfoundland. All right, so we've got we have Philippines represented and Newfoundland, and yeah, people from all over the place. Carmen, you haven't missed anything yet. I've just been jaw jacking, and that's pretty much what I do. Everybody loves JT. I think like once you've read her books, you just kind of become a fan because she's that good of a writer. And when you read, like, to me, when I read Perfect Strangers, which is a fully different, well, it's not, it is similar, but, it's, like, different than than, like, Ruthless Creatures and those other ones. That was just, like, mind-blowing. Is really, really a great book. So let's see, Patricia says, "Happy Father's Day." Patricia, good to be hanging out with you. Thank you for hanging out with me. And then, oh, nice. Cookie, you won't regret it. I never, I that's a safe bet. Anytime I could recommend Crystal Ash, I will do it because she's another one of those great writers where, you know, I don't know, Crystal's books, I think we've done 8, 8 or 9 together, Crystal, and, they're all just like, you are in this post-apocalyptic world, very sexy. It's a reverse harem, and so I think that's pretty cool. Um, that's right, Spider's book is coming out, and I think I did some more corrections for Spider's book. So yes, Brutal Vows, I'm doing, Brutal Vows as well. So, and that's gonna be a great, that's a good story. I like Spider because he's kind of like, he's not, Declan and Killian were both very, well, especially Declan, he's a very serious guy. But Spider is, he's a lot more, off the cuff and pretty cool. So, oh, Pat. So Pat asks if I ever do a Scottish accent, and I have done some, uh, yeah, so Sheila put together, Sheila shared a, video of me, being an idiot. I was putting my computer together, and for whatever reason, I mean, I talk to myself all the time, and there's probably like a medical term for that, but, I do. I talk to myself in different voices, and, yeah, I was speaking in some kind of weird, Irish/Scottish accent, so, but I have done some Scottish accents, but I need to get better at that. That's another one that, like, Scottish people will probably, listen to me and go, "I don't know what you're saying." So, I need to work on that. Declan and Sloane, funny as hell. I mean, that's the thing about JT is, like, she writes such funny scenes between people. The scene when Declan and Sloane are talking, she's in the hospital and he's telling her, he's, like, making this story up about this wee little camel. Um, it was the funniest, like, scene that, I mean, that made the whole book for me. So yes, Julie, you can read, Perfect Strangers as a standalone, but have tissue available because, because you'll need it. I mean, that was one book where I was like, "What the," and but, luckily, I mean, I kept reading and it was pretty cool. So, oh, yeah, Trelina Pucci's, Sinful series, that has some really sexy, Italian in it, and I had to actually, so I'm taking Italian classes now, um, so that I can actually speak Italian, but I'm at this point in time, I'm just like, "Il uomo, mangia," uh, so that's basically where I'm at right now, but yeah, she had some pretty sexy Italian in there as well. Oh, look at this. So Natalia is coming all the way from Argentina. It'd be so cool if there was like a map that we could have where we can like put little pins in to see where people are coming from. Just because it'd be really cool. So yes, and the stuff is the banter in ththose books is really good. Sorry if I look distracted. I'm trying to like keep up with the comments and not like lose any, because I know that one of the things that bug me about my lives is I get lost and I miss a whole bunch of comments that that I uh, that I want to respond to. Maria, Maria's birthday. Maria, I'm sorry I didn't write you a happy birthday note, but it's Maria's birthday either today or yesterday, and I'm sorry that I didn't write happy birthday on your wall, yet, but I'm going to. But it's Maria's birthday, everybody, and, Maria's, one of my favorites as well. So, thank you for the congratulations, and happy birthday to you. So, who else? Let's see. So Lisa Thornton says, "Hey." Hey, Lisa. How are you? Good to see you again. Um, Dukes of Ruin tonight. That's another great book. Yeah, Angel Lawson and Samantha Rue. This is another reverse harem is big, isn't it? It's I like a lot of the books that I'm doing now are reverse harems. So, buonasera. Thank you, Pat. Buonasera to you too. So let's see. Well, my, there's Cindy Perry Pugh. Hello, Cindy. It's good to see you. We have listening to Crown of Chaos. So Lisa's listening to Crown of Chaos, and that is the third in the series that we've done. I think that uh, Addison Barnes and I have done 3 books. There was one, previous to the one that Addison and I have done. So we've done 3. We've done Ashes of Chaos, Ruins of Chaos, and Crown of Chaos, and I think there's one other. But these are duet books, and, they're long ones too. You've got about 18, 19 hours worth of listening to enjoy, so those are pretty cool and, pretty hardcore. So, I'd be interested to see, like, what you think of the book. That'll be cool. Oh, look, Carmen has got Crown of Chaos as well. So let me see here. Oh, Death Club, that's another one. So one of the things that's really cool about being a narrator, especially you know, for great writers, is like, I mean, I've got a different adventure every day. So I mean, I complain about always being behind, and I am. I'm working all day, every day, trying to make sure that I keep up with the flow of books. And it's like it's really what do they call those? Like it's a first world problem. Like, oh my God, I've got too much work to keep up with. So that's not a bad problem to have. But the thing that one of the things that you really have to appreciate is like I get to read like the craziest stories by the best writers. Now, so that's another couple of authors that I'm going to tell you. If you have not read any of their stuff, then you're missing out. I mean, they are so there. There's another couple of writers who are so funny and so talented that, when I get their books when I get to start reading their books, it's always a joy. So, Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti are sisters, and they've written the Ruthless Boys of the Zodiac, and they have a couple of series going, and, really popular books, and, this series is I mean, another again, another reverse harem, and, the characters in there just like I flipped over them. So I got to do that series, and we have one more book that's yet to come out to complete that series. But these are they're like the Warrior Fae and Ruthless Fae and Broken Fae and I mean, I can't go through all of the titles. I can't remember them off the top of my head. But if you want a great read, just uh, look up uh, Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. They're sisters, and they write amazing stuff. So, Death Club is one of the books that I got to read, and that's kind of a standalone kind of a book. And this guy was Irish as well, but he was just psychotic. But the funny thing is, I mean, it was kind of uh, like Natural Born Killers, where they're both psycho. He's psychotic. his girl is psychotic, and she's, like, so so cute and yet deadly and ruthless, but, their adventure was, like, really cool. So, yeah, Death Club was a blast. Now, Society Psychos, I don't know, but I am reading a new book, Hannah, for Susanna Caroline, and that is called Forget Me Not Bombshell. And this one is, a lot of, English, characters, and I'm getting ready to start that, I think, next week. So that's gonna be a really cool adventure, and I can't wait to get started on that. But, yeah, it's a great, it's really a good time. I mean, getting to read these books is, I don't know, I mean, I can't think of a better job. So Tammy's gonna be at Allure. We're gonna have a good time. We'll drink whiskey together, that's for sure. And I know that we've got so Julie's gonna be at Allure, and, Viviana's gonna be at Allure, and so, yeah, we'll have to have our little, our group to, get together and party. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah, Cindy. I mean, we chat every now and then, and it's like every time we chat, what are you doing? Oh, I'm behind on a book. So that's pretty much our conversations. So Dark Fae, yeah, Misty. That's the Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti uh, uh, book. One of those books in those series, and they're all very good. So Sahara is one of my funniest friends on Facebook. She has, like, her meme kung fu is on point. She does, like, the funniest and best, memes, and sometimes she just, like, writes stuff that's just hilarious. So and she had to see a horse about a man. So guessing Sahara had to poop, but she's better now and she's here. And you can look at this stuff on your like while you're on your phone. Like I know guys do that. We go to the bathroom with our phones, and we're not going to come out for another 30 minutes. So, oh, you love the Ruthless Creatures. That's a good book. I hope I if you like Ruthless Creatures, then you'll love the rest of them. And honestly, I have to give credit to like the women that I get to narrate with are really talented, and so they make it easy to produce good books. So, oh, Tammy's drinking Fireball. I have Fireball, but it has to be like a special occasion, like when I'm in the mood for some sweet stuff. But yeah, I've got this Maker's going. That's good for me. So let's see. Cindy likes Sahara already. Yes, you guys should be friends because I think you would really dig each other. You have the same kind of sense of sense of humor. So let's see here. Karen's going to Chicago. Okay, so yeah, Karen's going to be in Chicago as well. So that's pretty cool. Karen, if you're curious about I think that's Karen's Facebook group. If you want to join. So let's see. Cookie wrote that she had. Oh, you're not going to be able to make it. Okay. Well, Cookie, we're going to have to drink. We're going to have a drink for you, and we will do it in your honor. And maybe we can do a live, and we'll have that drink in your honor. Cool. So Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer. Yes. So fucking Ford and a glass of bourbon. Maybe Ford is why I started drinking bourbon. One of my first really great books that I got to read was J.A. Huss and Ford. Uh, honestly, I had no idea uh, about any of these books that she wrote. But and it's like once I started reading them, I was like, oh wow, this is a really good book. But I had, like as time went by, I realized, holy cow, JT she's a heavy hitter, but J.A. Huss is a huge she's a huge name in in as an author and with her audiobooks. I mean, they're all huge, and I had no idea that, like, I don't know, it's kind of like, what if you met Michael Jordan, but you didn't know who he was? And he's like, "Yeah, I play basketball, every now and then." And you're like, "Oh, okay, cool. Wouldn't it be cool if you could make money doing that?" Well, yeah, so that's J.A. Huss. She's just like this amazing author that I never really appreciated how, how amazing she is until after. And then, people would come to me and go, "Fucking Ford." And that's when I realized, wow, this is a pretty popular book. So that's yeah, if again, anytime you're in a book slump, you want a great book. J.A. Huss is one of the best in the world. Co-narrators in the Gods and Queens series are really good. Yeah, I'm really lucky to get uh, to read with some great talent. Yeah, J.A. Huss is phenomenal. That's a really good good descriptor for her, and I will always be so grateful to her for taking a chance on me because I think I did Ford when I had uh, maybe 4 or 5 audiobooks under my belt. So I will love her forever. So Dustin, yeah, the Ruthless Boys of the Zodiac. You're talking about the warrior fae that we're doing, or I'm not sure if it's so there's one more fae to come out, and that's we've I think we've got the audio pretty much done, but the production is still we're still working on that. So if that's the one that you're asking about, otherwise I know that they've got the a Zodiac Academy series, and they've got a couple of narrators that they're working on with those books that are tremendous narrators as well. I've listened to their stuff and really kind of fell in love with them right away. So so Diane Hefner just read one of hers, and I hope that you enjoy it, um, especially if it's one that I narrated. I know I can't be everybody's cup of tea, but I'd like to be somebody's coffee. So I have too many favorite narrators to ever be in a book slump. That's the way you do it, Tammy. Just keep your list of narrators handy, and we're staying pretty active. I think that audiobooks are just a tremendous it's a tremendously growing business. So there's lots of work um, for narrators. There are a lot of narrators out there, but there's enough to keep everybody busy. Queens and Monsters book. Now going back and listening to audio. Just finished Ruthless Creatures. And nice. I'm glad you liked Ruthless Creatures. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy the other ones. I mean, the writing is just as good on all of those. They're really really good. So Divinity is the yes, the next Bodhi book. I am going to do that. We're so what is the I thought that what is the now I'm getting the titles mixed up in Bodhi's books. But yeah, I'm planning on doing Bradley's next book. So I think we're married now. Bradley doesn't have a choice. I'm gonna stalk him. If he doesn't choose me, I'll stalk him until he does. So oh yeah, the last Creeping Beautiful book. That kind of puts everything back into a nice package. I think that people are really loving that the story is getting fleshed out. So yeah, Warrior Fae. I'm hoping that Warrior Fae is going to be coming out soon. I know that there was a production hiccup, but as soon as I find out, I'm going to like plaster that on my page, just because I know that people have been waiting for that uh, for a long time. So we're looking forward to it. I don't even remember. Maybe I'm drinking too much. So now Cindy just answered a thing that I said that I don't remember what I said, but I like the affirmation. I can. Yes, I can. Okay, Tammy's got to run, everybody. Wave good night and good morning and good afternoon, depending on where you are. But it was good seeing you. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. Okay, so Jan wants to know what was my favorite JT book. Hmm. So the thing is that like all of Ruthless Creatures and uh, Brutal Vows, and I mean, all of those books they're kind of like they're all tied for my favorite because they're similar stories with different characters who take on similar roles. There's a similar adventure in these, and they're all pretty cool. Um, so I love all of those. If you want to get that series, that'll keep you busy for a while. But I got to tell you, Perfect Strangers was just one of my I mean, that was a book that just had me like I was really engaged as I was reading it, and I mean, I read the whole thing as I was going along. I usually don't have time to do that, but I had to take the time just because I just got into the story. I usually only read my parts, but as I was reading it, I was like, "Wait a minute, why did she say that?" And so I had to go back and read through those. So I would say Perfect Strangers is probably my one of my favorite JT Geisinger books. Cookie says dinner is calling. Thank you for the congratulations, um, and I hope dinner is awesome for you. I think I should probably talk about what I'm planning. Or actually, I don't really have an exact idea of what I'm planning, but I want to do something fun. Um, I want to do um, something fun to celebrate the month of like we did the month of 300 last year, right? When we had 300 books that we did, and we gave away prizes, and uh, we had great contests. Um, I don't want to do it exactly like that because I think it almost killed Denise. Um, when we be she if Denise were here, and she's not, because I mean she's taking care of Father's Day for uh, with her beautiful little girls and her husband. Uh, and by the way, I she did a post. Denise did this post, um, and if you see her, tell her that that Troy thinks she's the best. She really is. She's the glue that keeps me together and keeps me on schedule. But so she does this post, and she shows a picture of her husband, and he said, and it looks like he's got a burger and fries on the table, and she said all he's a great father, and all he wanted for Father's Day was Five Guys cheeseburger and McDonald's fries. And I don't know why I've never thought about that, but my mind was like, "You can do that?" I never even thought that that was an option, like, wow, that would be so cool. I would like to have, like, um, Five Guys like a Five Guys cheeseburger and either the McDonald's fries or the waffle fries from Chick-fil-A, um, and then, like, I don't know, either a Chick-fil-A sandwich or a one of those Burger King sandwich or chicken sandwiches. But anyway, so next Father's Day, I'm doing that. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick like my favorite fast food things from all of these places and eat those. So that that's what I'm gonna do for Father's Day next. But anyway, so back to the month of 400. We need to do something cool for the month of 400, and I want to make that uh, a month of fun. So let's plan on July. During July, we're gonna do the month of 400, and and during the month of 400, we're going to we're gonna have contests. We're gonna have promotions and giveaways. I want to give away another big prize. We had one of our prizes last year was that we sent one person to Allure to Chicago to to party in person together. Um, at the Allure Audiobook Con. So I want to do that for, I don't know, Love in Vegas, or maybe you guys can help me. If you could help me figure out, like, uh, what would be a great convention that we could all go to? Maybe that could be a prize that we could give as part of the month of 400, so that we could meet in person at the next big audiobook convention. So anyway, that'll be a thought. I would like to get your input on that. So let me know, maybe on this on the thread for this live, you can give suggestions on where you would like to go and what we can do to make it to make it cool. Because I mean, I would like to, number one, commemorate 400 audiobooks. I mean, I think that it's pretty cool. uh, I mean, I love that I get to read books for a living, and the fact that you guys enjoy these audiobooks that I do just kind of blows me away. And I love hanging out with you, um, and getting your feedback on the books. I mean, it's a blast for me. So I think we should celebrate it. So starting July 1st, we're going to start the month of 400, and there are going to be prizes. There's going to be some autographing, and there's going to be some lives, and there's going to be some games that we're going to be playing. So it's going to be a good time. So we'll uh, we'll do the month of 400. Pat Peterson Streeter wants to know what we did to celebrate today, and I can't tell you because that would embarrass us both. But yes, we did. We had a great start to Father's Day. Um, so yeah, and Megan says she got married in Vegas. Oh wow, congratulations! Last October you got married, and yeah, maybe that'll be the thing. I don't know when Love in Vegas is, but that would be a good time. So nice. I think that'll be fun. Thank you very much, Cindy. I appreciate that. Heather likes Beautifully Cruel. That was a fun book to read as well. And then, oh shit. So yeah, so yeah, that would be one cool thing. Like we could make it New Orleans, and uh, I'll bring beads. So that could be a good time as well. So yeah, I don't know. So Alan is he and I was behind all week long, and so I didn't have a chance to hang out with Alan. I don't even know if he knew that I was gonna be popping on this thing, but I'm gonna tell him that you were missing him. So, and I'm missing him too. He should be drinking whiskey with me as well. So, hmm. Karen says that Love in Vegas is also Halloween weekend. So, okay, maybe not this year, but next year we'll figure out. We'll figure out where would be the best place to hang out. So it is. So yeah. Sahara says anywhere but the burning hellfires of Mississippi heat would be cool. And Karen misses Alan too. So Alan needs to get his ass in gear and attend this the next time we do a live. So listen, I promise that I'm going to be more active with doing lives. I love doing them. I love hanging out. I love being more present in what I'm doing. I know that I get busy with my audiobooks. That's the only reason I disappear, is that I've just got, I'm like nose to the grindstone. But there's a whole other aspect of doing audiobooks, and part of what I enjoy about it so much that's been missing from my life has been doing these audio or doing these Facebook lives, and I want to do more of that. So I'm going to try to manage my time better. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. I'm going to do my best to manage my time and spend more time, you know, doing live so that we can spend time together. So, Susan, yes, you're right. It is hot in Texas. My daughter lives in Texas. I just got back from Houston, and we had a great time. But thank God for air conditioning and swimming pools. I burned the hell out of myself in in the swimming pool, but it was fun anyway. I was with my grandbabies, so that's never a bad thing. So, yeah, Sahara's in Mississippi, and by the way, Sahara makes amazing confectionaries, cakes and cupcakes and stuff like that. She can't ship to me, but if she could, I would be buying all of her cakes and cupcakes. So, if you need something and you're close to her, then she would be the person to talk to about some amazing, confectionaries. So, yes, Houston humidity is definitely brutal. All right, guys, listen, I'm done. I've got 10 days or so to do, some amazing, planning and, get some fun prizes and get you to get in on the action as well because I want you to do some cool things that we can enjoy as well. So, cool. We're out. I'm gonna drink the rest of this whiskey and maybe even have some more. I'm gonna spend more time with my beautiful wife, and I will plan on talking to you real soon. All right. Have a great time with the rest of your evening. Happy Father's Day again to all the fathers out there. Good night to everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay. Thank you. Mwah.